Hey guys, we're here. It's Tuesday night, and we're gonna do our normal hangout stuff. Gonna work on the Firebird a little bit. Uh, I'm still debating on final color for that. I think I want to do the color shift, the copper color shift, but I've been looking at it and been maybe second guessing that thought. We'll see. But I'll show you where I'm at on there. I'm also working on the promo 70 GTO body. Got it just about ready. We'll do a little more bare metal foil on it and get it cleared. Then I have to finish up redoing the chassis on it. So we got that. I got the interiors already done. So basically, on this chassis and stuff, all I gotta do is build the wheels. I might even have the wheels, those style wheels. I might already have a set built that I haven't even looked at. Hey, Chad, how you doing? We're here tonight. Hopefully have a good time. Anybody wants to come in, the link is pinned at the top as always. Hey, David. The GTA is going pretty good. Let me get in. We can get into it right away. Get myself half organized here. The chassis is basically finished, except for getting the wheels put on. We got the engine installed, the suspension, exhaust, all that good stuff. We did. Let me move my light here. A little better for camera. We shot it with the satin black, and then picked out the frame with some glossy black, and then we did the rear suspension as a unit, and then put it in. Got it all nicely painted up. Little copper paint on the catalytic converter and a little gold tint on the mufflers, and then I did drill out the ends of the mufflers or ends of the exhaust pipes to make them look a little better. The engine I've had done for a couple weeks. It's all installed. We added the plug wires to it, and yeah, that's basically where it's at. I got the intake plenum that hooks on the front. That doesn't go on until after it's in the body. The rest of the front suspension, the struts, they can't put on until you marry this to the body. But otherwise, I've got tie rods and all that stuff is all either painted or in primer. For that, that's the chassis. For the interior, we have our dash finished, and it looking pretty good. That again, that attaches to the body, so we can't do anything with that till the body is finished. We have our interior done here. We did a dark gray carpet. We just did all paint. The dark black gray carpet. We did a satin black for the vinyl of the seats, and also just did a flat black for the console, except for the elbow rest there, which we did in glossy black. And it we picked out some of the details on the shifter, the window switches and the radio and the HVAC controls there, the heater, air conditioning stuff. So we got that ready. There's a demarcation line because I didn't bother painting the rest of this back here because it's going to be covered up. So that's that. Our wheels are here. Lieutenant Dan 3D printed, needed some Cooper Cobras. I'm still debating on whether that would be great, Chet. That'd be perfect. I'm using it for the 100 years that build too. Hey, Boston. These Cooper Cobras are real nice. I haven't decided if I'm going to go ahead and paint the lettering or leave them as a black wall. I'm torn on that. Here are the wheels that we're using. These are the American Racing Gambler wheels. And they here got them nice and chromed up, ready to go. Hey, Darren. And yeah, they've got those ready to go. I just chromed these yesterday, so we'll let them sit for a couple more days before we marry the two together. Also, I need to decide for sure if I'm going to paint the lettering on there. Also, for the interior, we have the door cards are done. Again, the dark gray, the satin black and flat black, and a little bit of gloss black for the door handles and stuff like that. And then finally, get it over here. It's stuck to the paint booth. Let's see. I have to raise this up a little. We have the body and primer ready for paint. Underneath the hood, I've got it tacked down right now, but I get primered all up under there so that I can use this. The Mr. Surfacer 1500 will be the color of the color and sheen of the engine bay. I've just got the doors kind of taped in now for fitting purposes, for fitment. They'll have to come out for painting. I don't know if you can see there's a little shiny part right there. That's the magnets for the doors. So the doors can help hold the doors in place. I haven't decided 100% if I'm going to have these things open or not. I'm shooting for it, but if they don't want to fit right once I get the hinges and stuff in, then I'm just going to glue them shut. Obviously, as you know, following along, we took the roof off, built the panel for the back to fill in that this bulkhead here, or would be part of the top boot that's right behind the back seat. So there's no need to do any more details back there. And then I wanted a more aggressive wing. But these had this little flat wing that just kind of wrapped around the edge. I never did like those, like the wing from the earliers, in the early 80 wings. And I wanted to be a little more aggressive, so I made it oversized a little bit. It's just up taller and it's wider than the original would have been. But yeah, that's what we're at on that. So basically, this point of deciding on if I want to do the white lettering on the tires and then locking down the color. I'm still leaning towards that copper color shift, but something inside me tells me maybe I should do something a different color. I don't know. We'll let that sit for a day or two and let my mind go over it. Because part of me wants to do like a candy blue, but I think the copper color shift, I think, is going to be the way it's going to go. So anyway, that's where we're at on that. Yeah, anything with Pontiac is fine. You want to build a NASCAR Pontiac, with a small scale group build. I'm doing that little Pontiac. Let me show you that too, I guess. This old AMT Street Magic 68 Firebird 400 to 43rd scale. I'm going to be doing that for the small scale group build, which I might work on a little bit tonight. I did while I was priming the big stuff for the big Firebird. I primed some of the stuff for this, and again, I'll probably just, like for the interior in this one, I'll just keep it with that Mr. Surfacer 1500 is a nice satin, so I may just may leave it as that color. But yeah, on this one I haven't decided on the color yet, and I still got to fix the sink mark in the trunk. The one in the hood, I think I can stand a little bit, but it's right on the seam line, so I may have to just do what I can with it and then leave it. But yeah, I want to get this guy here is going to be pretty cool. So the 143rd, back up here. So that's going to be for the small scale group build and the 100 years of Pontiac. And I've got a bunch of other stuff. There's going to be lots of Pontiacs for me this year because I've got lots of them. I got a couple more Fieros I want to do. I'm working on the this promo kit body. I've just about got it finished. I want to put a little more. I just got to do the kick plate and the foil, and then it's ready for clear. No, I just got to paint the front markers, and I've got those, the side ones here, and the front ones I've got here on my stuff. And we had to re-chrome the back bumper on it because it was all trashed out. But we got the AK Super Chrome again. We shot that last night, so we wanted it to sit for a day or two before I put it on. To kind of let that it's cured, but it seems to do better if you leave it alone for a day or two or three before you hop it, so you start messing it. But yeah, that's what I've got going on, and let's see. We'll probably start with. I'm going to start with foil. The first thing I'm going to do is change the blades on my caniple. And always, guys. Let me adjust my camera back. Keep something like this. This is a toothpick holder. I put all my dead blades in, so you don't hurt yourself, or when it fills up and you throw it away, you don't have to worry about some guy picking up the trash or somebody else getting cut on your blades. So I put those in one of those. It's usually about the time I fill that up. This is about the time I've emptied the next one. So we'll get that. We got some new blades up here. I do the number 11 scalpel blades. They're like $10 on Amazon for 100 blades and a handle. I used to sharpen my X-Acto blades, and I still do occasionally, but because some of them are expensive, and some of the specialty shaped ones and you can't afford to go out and buy them. Yeah, that's what I do with my diabetes stuff. I have the big pill bottle that all the sharps and the test strips go in after they're used, so it's not a biohazard or anybody gets cut or stabbed by one of my lances. But yeah, and pill bottles also make good holders for things like your cotton swabs. I got my scissors in there. I got some of my small parts shoved in there as well. Yeah, so pill bottles are great, and you can also use them, the smaller ones or the bigger ones, depending on what you need, as if you're wanting to tub something out. Use the bottle to you cut it in half and use the bottom, split the bottom and use it as tubs. Been there, done that. Works pretty good. Okay, so we'll use the ultra bright because I'm trying to get rid of this stuff because it's crappy. The ultra bright chrome from Bare Metal Foil. I'll probably, well, I know I am. I'm going to put a little bit of white glue down first before I put these on, just to make sure it stays. Because I've been having real issues with this one, and unfortunately, it's basically a full sheet. It doesn't want to stick very well. And you can also use micro scale cells, a foil leaf glue that you can do the same thing with. But I'm just going to smudge a little on there just to make it a little stickier. And whatever oozes out, you can just clean up with some water. Yeah, and this one's got a big wrinkle right down the middle of it, so it makes it a pain in the butt to use too. We cut it right about there. We'll cut that. Tweezers, it doesn't come up. Well, it's not so much about recycling. It's about, creative uses of available resources, adapting and overcoming. I throw lots of those pill bottles away, but when, I have the big ones work for that kind of stuff, and or those toothpick holders work great for that sharps because it's got a screw lid and you just, bing, bang, boom. Yeah, I used to get my cousin used to work in a hospital, and she used to get me all kinds of the stuff that they would one and done that would normally get destroyed, thrown away, and like surgical scissors and clamps and all this kind of stuff. Some of the probes and retractors and stuff like that. Anything that I could find useful, I would snag from her. Okay. Yeah, you never know where you can sort stuff are. I unfortunately I'm allergic to all the crap in the Splenda and aspartame and all that stuff, sweet and low. So, and I'm also what they call a hyper taster, so that I can taste a lot of that kind of stuff. I'm like one of those people that cilantro tastes like soap. So we just have to kind of do without now that I can't have all that stuff, or that I shouldn't have all that stuff. Let's be real. I cut way back on it. Let's put it that way. Unless I'm going on a cheat day or out running around where it's sometimes hard to stay on that diet, then yeah. Well, a lot of stuff was like that. It's like if you end up in a hospital like this, the surgical tape, they don't use it from patient to patient. So if they use 4 strips on it, you get charged for this whole roll, and then when you leave, they give it to you because you paid for it, or the insurance company did, one or the other. So yeah, a lot of that stuff that they don't use. Yeah, like my small parts for the active builds, I keep in these guys here. I think I got these at Hobby Lobby. Right? No, I take it back. I think I got these at Walmart. These little square containers, and I got round ones too. They're the same size, the round ones. And these are little. If you know somebody that has a restaurant, these little salad dressing thingers, they're good for that too. Keeping your small parts for your build. Because right now the Firebird is basically down to, from what you've seen, is down to what the parts I showed you plus what's in this here. That's basically all the parts and the glass. There's the glasses in here. Out of that great big box, it's all gone, all out of there except for say this stuff here. Nice logo. Yeah, and using bare metal foil on it with tiny little balls of silver all over the place, the house for the next 2 days, because they stick to you and on your shoes and everywhere. They get everywhere. Okay. Pull that up. Yeah, I've got a lot of I have a lot of Mopar builds coming up this year, and on the build pile. I've got another Superbird I'd like to do. I've got that one of Super B that I want to do as soon as I get the rest of the parts arrive. Come on, get off there. I got another Viper back there I'd like to build. I wouldn't mind doing another Demon or the Duster, one of those. Kids, I wouldn't mind doing one of those here for too long. I saw round two is got the Evo coming back out. I think I want to grab me one of those. I don't normally like doing those tuner type cars, but that one was pretty cool. Yeah, those tuners are usually not my thing, but that one looks pretty cool, so we may get one of those. That would be an interesting choice for next year's USAC. That Evo would be. That would be a real interesting choice. And on that video, round two's video today, they said the New York Toy Fair is in like 2 weeks, and they have a whole bunch of new stuff being announced. So, kind of waiting with bated breath to see what that might be. The scuttlebutt has been that they are redoing the regular 70 GTO again, not the super stocker, which would basically, I think, would require have to be an all new tool, because I think that this tooling, one that did this one, is what they hogged out to make the super stocker from. So that would mean they'd have to basically tool, at least body wise, body and probably chrome tree would have to do a new tool, which would be cool. I'd like to have a modern tooling of this car, especially if they did it with the Judge parts in it, or they had to drag the old goat drag stuff. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's a super basic build. It's straight out of box. Well, except for the wheels, but those are just a Krager style wheel. They're a little bit newer. Got a more resto mod style Krager look, but yeah, other than that, dude, that's straight out of the box. And those lake pipes come in the kit. The whole works. I got several Mustangs in the queue to build this year too. So I got the Challenger on the Mopar line. I got the Challenger RT. I want to get that because my goal is this year to do all 5 of the postage stamp kits, the ones that came in the tin boxes. I've got 3 of the 5. I still got to get the Corvette and the Studebaker. And I've got just the Daytona built, but I got the Challenger back there in the stash, and then and the Corvettes they're all over eBay for cheap, so I'm not worried about getting that one. The Studebaker is going to be probably the hard one to get. I got the Shelby back in the stash already too. Yes. 70s and 80s Pro Stock cars. Yeah, those are cool. Yeah, I'm real interested to see which ones they bring out or what tooling they're going to show. There was a bunch of good stuff between repops and new tooling coming from that Revell showed at the German toy fair last week or 2 weeks ago. One of those I would love to get and probably will get when they come out is the 2022 Stingray, but the convertible version. I've got the hardtop back there. Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, you get Don Garlett. Revell has the Don Garlett figure in his drag star cars. It's just a matter of getting it sculpted. That's or plotted in the 3D. Did Papa Z sneak in there? I don't watch chat, but yep, Z snuck in to us. I think I've got everybody. Yeah, that's a big part of a lot of it is the licensing issues. I think that's one of the pitfalls of becoming down the road for like 3D printing too is licensing. Where you won't be able to just make a Goodyear tire file and then upload it, download it, sell it, whatever. You'll have, because your Goodyear will be wanting their piece of the action or be able to stop that file from happening or even being printed, which is kind of a double-edged sword. The good side of it would be once that happens, I think you're going to see companies like Revell stop making so many kits, and they'll just sell you the file, and you'll be able to print like 2 or 3, get the most out of it, and then your license will expire, and your printer will no longer print it. And it'll also help protect people like Josh or Joel, that create these files, and then somebody steals them or gets the personal use version and starts selling them and undercutting their business. Yeah, I think it'll be just like when the copy guard that used to come on the VHS, tapes and the early DVDs, where your DVD burner would not, you couldn't dub over. I think once they got that figured out with the printing files, where they can control who and what can print what, then that's what you'll see. Because then instead of having to do the manufacturing and all that stuff, they just create the CAD files and they can sell those, and you have the ability to print, say, 1 or 2 at the in case you screw up a part, print two prints of it, and then your printer it'll lock down and won't. You won't be able to print anymore, unless you buy another license. I know you guys aren't really into sci-fi, but that's exactly why say like Monogram, which is now Revell, I guess, had the back in the day had the Buck Rogers model kit license to do the Buck Rogers, the Thunder Fighter, and the Pirate Raider ships, and then the license ran out, and they want buku money for the license, so they just quit making them. And now you can place you get those are 3D files to print one, but I think for too long they're going to be able to close in on that and shut that down. Or you just had the old garage kits for the figures where someone would buy the Horizon figure, and then they would cast it, make molds of it, and do recasts out of their garage for those garage kits. And they've kind of figured out how to tell there, and also the advantage there is each generation gets a little worse because the printing is not as tight, or the casting. Well, some of them are not allowed to because of where they're located, and then they get around it too by they'll split the swastika into pieces, and you have to assemble them back together. Or who was the one brand that I got a Stuka from on the decal sheet. There was dotted lines where the swastikas were on one end of the decal sheet, and any of the model kits being sold to, say, Germany, before they boxed them up, they just cut that piece off along the dotted line. But yeah, there's ways around that too. It's kind of like the whole General Lee thing, with the Confederate flag, which is an idiot, but it didn't take long to get around that. I mean, they just threw it was a stink. They took it off the box. They took the flag off the box, but they, you still get the decals and all that stuff in there. Oh yeah, they do. The only time that you give a stink about it is if someone has to complain. If not, someone files a complaint, then they will pull it down, and but otherwise they don't. But yeah, you could put up your World War II airplane with the swastikas on it, unless it's fine unless someone comes on and complains. Goes to your post and files a complaint, and then they'll take it down, and then you okay, whatever, and you just redo the post on again, and they don't mess with it. Yeah, but you can go back into my YouTube or Facebook or YouTube pages and find all the German aircraft that I did that have the swastika on them, because it's historically accurate. You won't find a General Lee just because I've never built a General Lee. Yeah, it's just a matter of time till they have that able to encode that STL file to where it'll allow X number of uses, and then it'll lock down and won't let you use it. Or yeah, I know it's idiotic to begin with, but yeah, it's not the flag of the Confederacy to begin with. Yeah, I know. So I mean, it's history. It's part of historical events, and you'll align those that try to erase history are bound to repeat it. So, but that's your personal choice that you won't want to do that. Then that's fine. And we're heading dangerously close to politics. So I'm gonna cut that off right there. So. Okay, I got my kick plates done on there. Still got to paint the marker lights, and I think I'll put the front ones in before I paint them. Hey Serge, how you doing? I've just been hanging out down here in the basement. It's been cold. I haven't been down here a whole lot. Got a couple of guitars in that I need to get worked on. Because once you're, it's kind of a thing like a car mechanic. Once somebody gets around town, that you work on instruments, and every time you turn around, somebody's bringing you something wanting fixed, or changed, or adjusted, or setup's done, and so I've somehow become that guy, I guess. Do that upstairs in the dining room, so it's not, I don't have to worry about being cold. I know you go in there. You came out of there. You got to go back in. Oh, that's one. The other one, get them glued. Oh, I have tons of different colors of guitars, Serge. I have several natural finish ones. I've got like the tobacco sunburst ones. I got some cherry sunburst ones. I've got some purple ones. I got green ones. I got a really cool blue one. One of my acoustics is back there. It's a black one. I've got them everywhere around here. I got a white one. Got a really cool. I got two really cool purple. Three, I guess. Three of them are purple. Two of them are color shift. Here, I got the chameleon color shift on them. So if you want to check them out later, Serge, you can go to on YouTube. You can go to King Bob's Guitar Works instead of King Bob's Model Works, and you can see some of them. They're not all there, but some of them. A couple of the ones that I built are there. A couple of the one that I restored is up there. I did some product reviews on on what I do on my ES335, on the 6-string bass. I'm trying to think what other ones I did it on. Might have done the 5-string bass. Oh, you can get them for not a whole lot of money. In fact, my sister had me just get one for my niece, a new one for her. That's one of the ones I'm working on, and it's only going to be, after everything's all said and done. Of course, she's getting the family discount on the work. It's only going to be about $120. I am pretty much ambidextrous. I can do pretty much either way, because I kind of grew up in that era when they tried to teach you to do everything right-handed. So I can use right hand.
Friday light.
I use right-handed scissors, and I can write right-handed. I can write left-handed, but I mean, but I am left-hand dominant, and also left eye dominant. So it means I have to for my firearms. I if I can't, I either have to have a lever action or a semi-auto and even the semi-auto, I don't like because it fires the cartridges right across my nose. So I have to get left-handed versions that have to come out the other side or out the bottom.
What's going on, Bob?
Hey, I'm hanging out, working on crap, trying to stay warm.
We were hanging out on Zoom watching an auction, and I tell you, I'm like, man, I don't know why I keep thinking you're on Wednesdays, not Tuesdays.
Nope, I'm on Tuesdays.
All right, Tom. I'll catch y'all later.
Okay, see you later, Brendan.
Later, bud.
Ted used to be on Wednesdays, but
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
I gotta get me some new Tamiya orange. That stuff is turned to syrup.
The clear or the regular?
The clear.
How old is that bottle?
Oh, old. At least 5 years.
Yeah, mine's about 3. I was wondering how long that'll last.
I'm gonna throw a little X20 in there and see if I can revive it, because I use it like 2 drops at a time for marker lights. Is basically all I use it.
Well, I found 2 pieces for the little Porsche. I was doing research as I'm working, starting the 124th, and I was looking at some photos, going, "Oh man, that's where those metal letters go on the back." And then there was this one grill in the photo etch. I don't know what it was for. It goes on the hood right in the front. So I'm gonna paint that, and then I can call this thing done.
Yeah, I stuck a little X20A into it, and it came right back. So. I kind of like it being a little bit thicker. It almost acts like glue. We're doing these lenses. This is that 70 promo car body that I got. I'm getting it put together. And then I need to I got almost the Firebird almost ready for paint. I just haven't, I got to lock down the color. I'm not.
What color is that?
This one is red fingernail polish with the gold flake in it.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
And but the Firebird, I got the copper color shift and I've almost kind of talked myself out of it. I don't know why, but I don't know. But if I don't do the copper color shift, I have no clue what color I'm going to make it. Okay, let those dry. Then the body is ready for clear. But I can start. Let that dry. Let me get that little Firebird and start working on that trunk. Oh, that happens when I get too many projects going here. Things get intermingled and I can't find stuff. Hey Dominic, how you doing tonight? Yeah, I was going to come in on the Zoom today, but I figured if I sit on the Zoom all day, that I won't have nothing to do for my live stream tonight. So, because I'll sit on the Zoom and get everything done, and then I won't have nothing for these guys here on the live stream. So, I don't even know if the camera will pick it up. Let's see. Oh yeah, well, right. The sink mark from that pin on the bottom. I catch the light just right, it'll catch it. So I got to get rid of that. The one on the front, I'm just gonna have to live with because of the way where it's located. I'm not gonna be able to get that out of there. There's Brandon. You're welcome to hop in here, Brandon. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. I mean, we even let Kevin Smith in there, so which I haven't seen tonight. He must be out cruising the park or something. Almost got it. You don't have to put your face on. You can do exactly what we're doing. Just shoot your workbench. You can even come in and leave your camera off and just chat if you want. I'm good with that. Hey Jeff, who's on? He's on another live. The one keeps pushing. Oh, he's still over on Ken's. That's all right. There's room for more than one live in this world, so. Dug out my 59 Cadillac for Bruce's group build. Boy, that thing is bright pink. Had something to just clear it and then use it for the Acme music in motion class. Could be the pink Cadillac. Hard part of this Sprinket Sigmartic is the badging is right next to it. Well, your chat moderator here is Jeff, so you and Marcy, but Marcy's got her hands full, so we haven't seen her lately. In fact, almost everybody in here is a moderator. You just got the super mod. Still there a little bit.
No instructions. No instructions.
Trying to see if I can blend out enough. Fix it without having to put filler in. The keys to StreamYard, but Bob did. Unless I added it, I'll jump on. I don't care if you want to start a live stream. Go ahead, Jeff. I mean, there's plenty of room out there for everybody. You might do something that some people are more interested in what I'm doing. Just hanging here and playing with plastic cars. You could do a kid hunter live stream. The Lunchbox 33 AMT. I've never had it. I don't know. Rick is here in the chat, Serge. He would probably know more about it than I would.
No, what I was referencing, Bob, like you, I have the keys to the StreamYard account, so I could just pop in and out.
Yeah.
And like I said, you showed respect to Brian and everybody Saturday night. Said, no, I wouldn't just add myself. That's references. And you're right. Everybody, it's a free internet. I'm not trying to start trouble, but have respect when you're on somebody else's live to stop pushing everybody else to go there. I just think that's wrong to use people like that. That was what I wanted to say, and I wanted to clarify to make sure. Not saying there's anything wrong. That's my personal opinion. And I'm not sure who's stupider today, me or Dan. Dan bought 2 kits for about 150, and I bought 3 kits for close to 300.
I didn't buy any kits.
You're the smartest man here.
The only thing I'm getting ready to buy is some fusion farm. I'm gonna try some of that out.
And you're right.
I had an extra bottle that I was going to send out with your wheels, but I thought you already had some.
No, it's all right. I ordered this. I got the silver and the gold in my Amazon shopping
Did you get
cart.
The brush or the spray one?
The brush one.
And you missed it, Bob. Dan was trying to start an auction for Alpha kits.
I didn't miss it.
And if you haven't joined the Pontiac 100 group, Bill,
I am right here. 68 Firebird and a 70 GTO and an 87 Firebird. And I just finished the 69 GTO. And I've got the Bonneville that Papa Z gave me that I need to get going on. That's going to come this year. I got I'm going to probably do another 67 GTO and build it to look like what mine did.
I'll make a deal. If Rick Zink comes on camera, I'll get off and just sit in the background.
Oh, Rick comes on all the time. I got room. We got room for 10. You don't have to go nowhere.
I'm just trying to be nice.
Yeah. The Willys gasser with a 427 single red cam blown engine. There you go.
There you
Hello.
go, sir. Do you want to know kid information? There's a gentleman right there who is knowledgeable.
That round 2 announcement today, they had the gasser kit comes with the a Pontiac 389 engine in it.
Good night, Dom. I was gonna say round 2 put their monthly what they're pushing
Yeah.
out kits yet.
Yeah, they only have 3 kits on there because the toy show is in 2 weeks. They're going to do another video for that with all the new announcements. They had what did they have? They had the Evo, which I'm kind of interested in getting one of those because it looks cool. They had a gasser, and I don't remember what the other one was. Oh, the Datsun, the wide body Datsun pickup truck. That's what the third one was.
Ignore that. I guess the last lack of English language is lost. Oops, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. Thought I was on mute, Bob.
Whatever. I forget.
Like Bob said, there's room for everybody. Do you?
Yeah, I'm liking this 43rd Firebird. They did a real good job on this.
Rick, are you planning to go to Acme this year? Yeah, you want to see proof of being on at any given time. Every time I turn YouTube on, I swear the Sparky's on. I'm like, damn, dude.
Yeah, well, it does the same thing, kind of thing. He's sitting at the bench, and you might as well turn it on, fire up a stream, and see what happens.
That man's got a worse addiction for modeling than I do. I swear he just bought a collection bigger than Rick Zink's hobby room. I'm like, what?
All at 30. Patrick at 32.
At least now I got one more kid out of Rick Zink's collection. I don't have to bug him about what bought a Maverick. I mean, a Comet.
Comes out. Thank you, Scott. Second call, Patrick, 32.
And
And it's literally out of the state of Georgia. Sir, to look up Spotlight Hobbies and round 2 Fast Track Hobby out in North Carolina, but they're on social media. There's a lot of there's a great hobby shop not too far from Bob.
Spotlight.
You know what's the name of it, Bob? There
Mark Twain.
you go. Mark Twain's got a lot of good deals.
What a
Yeah, they got a good
Right.
website too. It's live. The website is live inventory, and then also if you order, I think it's $60 worth of stuff. It's shipping, free shipping. Let's face it, how hard is it to spend $60 at a hobby shop?
No.
So I usually get my stuff from them through online because it's cheaper than paying the free shipping. Is what I would drive down there, the gas cost more. So
Well, welcome back, Hurt Locker. I got on here and there was no Kevin and no Jimmy. I'm like, this ain't good.
I was upstairs. I was down Hobby Lobby not too long ago. Got the damn parts kit and something else. That truck parts, but I steal a frame out of it constantly.
All right, you got enough people in here. I can get off stage.
you do whatever you want.
Back to chat.
You're fine.
Y'all have a good one.
All right, brother. Catch
Hey,
you.
Ron, how are you doing tonight?
But the theme for the Kirkwood show is Shelbys and Cobras. Well, that's
the
a Shelby.
For the spring show. Yeah, that work.
That's a Shelby. In my head, I was like, all right, there are going to be a lot of Cobras, a lot of Mustangs. There's something different.
Yeah, I got the 67 Shelby that I'm going to do for that.
88.
Or 66 Shelby. 67 Shelby.
88 Daytona Shelby Z. The smallest car I could find that I'm going to try and cram the biggest motor in. And maybe drag slicks for the hell of it. What's up, Serge? Bust this kit open. This might be what we start up on next. Let me take a little propaganda at it.
Go Tuesday at Jimmy's. Yeah. Smells like lacquer thinner here today. I've been doing a lot of painting.
Crack it open.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, man.
What up, Rick?
How's it going, Dan? Jimmy? What happened to Jeff? You kicked
What's
him
up?
out?
He's still here. He just took himself off stage.
Oh, okay.
He's a scared.
Anyways, I think this the kit Serge was talking about.
Let me get you blowed up here. The lunchbox 33 Willies.
Yeah. There's the side panel. Shows the engine. This kit been out in lots of different renditions. Been issued many a time.
Wow. For an MPC, this actually doesn't look like a horrible kit. Also, to be fair, it is the size of my hand. So,
Yeah.
very small. More reason to cram a ridiculously giant big block in.
Well, those cars weren't very big to begin with. That's
inside of the
part of
box.
that tiny car era of the States.
The inside of the box smelled bad. Okay.
Probably smells like China.
Smells like the little tiny sweatshop worker that put it in the box. Ooh, oh, the body kit.
Oh, cool. Serge, you got one of
Yeah.
these cheap. This here particular kit was from the 70s, put out in the 70s.
Oh wow, door cards are separate. Damn, this is an NPC.
What
Yeah, you
MP?
get the modern NPC toolings are pretty nice.
Come on. The Daytona
Oh.
Shelby.
Okay.
Like the door cards are separate. Dashes. This is weirdly nice for an NPC.
Yeah, that was produced in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Has a wide body kit. Ooh, I can go do fun things with this.
I think that was one of the kits on the Walmart Christmas repop.
Ooh. Ooh.
Time for bed. Good night, David.
That'll
Right,
put
David. See you next time.
that puts a little damper on me wanting to put a big block in this. The motor's sideways.
Sideways motor.
Well,
Sideways big block, huh?
could be done.
So I'm just putting a V8 in the Fiero. Which actually happened in real life. You could put a V8 in those. There was enough room for a small block in the Fieros.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's several of those got 350s in them.
Serge says you should put an elephant motor in there, Jimmy.
An LS was crossing my mind. Because, like, in the 2000s, when, like, with the Monte Carlos, they had sideways LSs in them, the 3800 motors.
Why don't you try like a Hemi, a 440 6-pack or a few other Hemis? And dang, Rick, I'm mad at myself. I bought 2 Joanne kits when I could have had a sealed MPC Miss Mighty Mopar.
Oh, really?
Oh, I'm like, tempted to go back and offer it. But when I was referring to Acme, some of the guys from town in Newburgh will be there, God willing. Go out to dinner because I'm thinking between you, Rick, Vince, and several others, it would be just like living history of knowledge of the model kits.
Yeah. Hanmore was there last year.
Yep. And Brian still can't figure out. Brian still can't understand when that guy gives you a compliment. It's pretty damn good. And you know, to me, it's you know, I talked to Fred about maybe doing a special top 10 with a bunch of you guys. You're definitely one I'd put in there with them because we've learned so much from all you guys through the years that it'd almost be like to me living in a time capsule that I could just, you know, go back if I need to watch it about knowledge about something.
Yeah.
And you like I said, that's how I view you as a modeler. And as a damn good person.
Sometimes.
Outside of the birthday arrangements.
Yeah.
At least-
Sometimes you're not so happy with me, huh?
No, you didn't put him up to it. I know you didn't do that.
No, I had nothing to do with it, but I loved it. And I'm going to keep rubbing it in too.
And hopefully we'll get Jimmy to come this year.
Well,
Did I fit a set of Mickey Thompsons under this?
Oh, now I got to contact Matthew Inman next month to buy a bunch of 3D parts. We don't know. We're waiting. My club every year that we do a children's charity for a local toy drive in that direct area of the club. So I'm going to ask the club if they want to go day 2 or Pro Street. Day 2 is Tim Brown. Pro Street obviously is Fred. So now I'm waiting to see. I'm like, but you sign a $5 bill, you put it into a box, and whatever name's drawn off that $5 bill is the winner of it. Takes it all home with them.
Good idea.
I'm not doing anything. Me and Dan and Bob and Curb all got to get together and figure out. And I got to figure out. Rick would have loved Rick, but Rick's also got a busy schedule too. You know, to do the fundamental show back on Fridays.
on Friday. Okay. Ken does that show on Fridays now, so
Yeah, and that's gone into my thought pattern as well.
What for?
You know,
usually only does it like what, 2 hours maybe.
He goes
I mean,
from
we
usually
could-
6 to 8, man. Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Is
6 to
it
8.
6 to 8? I don't remember.
Well, for me, it is. He starts at 7 Eastern, I think.
That might. Uh-oh.
you know, I really don't like interfering with other people. But it would be, you know, we could always do a pre-recorded show, but I know at the end of every show, I'm going to do about 15 to 20 minutes and bring different model clubs from the United States at the end of the show in to discuss it. That way, more people find out about them.
Yeah, well, that's a good idea. Help promote some clubs. Sure.
The interior fits really, really weird. Now it's looking more like an NPC.
You want to come to my house? Oh, you want to go to Jeff's house for Super
No,
Bowl?
why the hell would you want to come to? I don't know. No.
I don't have a big TV. I only got a 55 incher, so I'm not the Super Bowl. We go to my
I
cousin's
only
house.
got a
He's got the one of
45.
the big projectors.
Super Bowl Sunday.
My TV's smaller than Bob's.
He's got the big projector that hangs from the ceiling. It's like a 10-inch or 10-foot screen.
I got over here. We don't watch Super Bowl.
I can't tell you what I'm doing Sunday until I get up Sunday. All I know is Saturday is I will be in Massachusetts, and when I get home, I get home.
Because see how it is at his city because of the Patriots. Huh?
Actually, I have not watched the Patriots since Robert Kraft got caught doing something in Florida. And I hate to say it, as much as I love the Patriots, I think Seattle's got a better overall team.
Well, they'll work that out on Sunday, won't they?
Yeah, it depends on what's, you know, now with Belichick, AJB,
Yeah.
with neither Kraft or Belichick getting in, somebody pissing somebody off somewhere. And of course, when you have the Indiana Colts, Buffalo Bills former GM in there who hates New England with a passion, there might be a little bias there.
How does this?
Here we have to do the.
What city are they playing in?
Southern California, I do believe.
Yeah, just out where the San Francisco 49ers play.
Oh,
somewhere just outside of San Francisco.
oh,
No,
okay.
that's not gonna work. I can make it. That'll work though. Hmm.
And Bob, thanks to that old name you brought up, the kit grounder, man. I had a guy message me, hey, do you got any of these Revell ASA kits? Damn.
Well, I said you could
Yeah, Indianapolis Colts.
you could do your own live stream and you
Sorry,
could do a
Bob, I
live
didn't
stream
mean-
just about kit. No, you're fine. So you could do a whole live stream on locating kits.
It's just asking people you know in the hobby. And believe it or not, I had three guys, and Bob, you're gonna love this. That Ram Charger is going to the model car muse. If you're okay with that, and I'm pretty sure you are.
It's your kit. Do whatever you want with it.
I know what Doug's gonna do with it, so I just want to sit back and learn. And that's where I'm having a hard time with the hobby is I'm learning. I'm trying to unlearn 40 plus years of bad skills to learn new skills.
Yeah, it's your kit. Do whatever you want with it.
That's Pegasus roll. It's a little bitty Pegasus.
Well, glad
roll.
you survived the snowstorm, Glenn. Did you get any of that white stuff on your lawn at all, Rick?
Nah. It didn't push down this way. It was cold. Way colder than normal here, but it didn't snow.
I love it when we get a cold snap. My brother says it's almost cold enough to put socks on with my sandals. Like, shut up.
All right.
Yeah, we got just a couple of flurries this last day or two, but snow here's almost gone.
Yep.
Except on the north side of the house, snow in the south, east, south, and west side of the house, pretty much gone.
It's sunny.
I mean,
past
God,
Friday.
the 23 degrees today felt nice, although considering last night it was 5 below. I'm like, damn. But I had to mess with Brian on social media when he was talking about how he got 5 inches. I was like, that's all. I'm like, I don't even get out of bed for that.
Oh yeah, well, sir, yeah, up there in Michigan, you get that lake effect stuff, and you just get wiped out.
The one I was concerned with, especially where Brian and Fred are, is if that nor'easter came in and it cycled out to the ocean, came back, that would have been even worse. I mean, Charlotte, I couldn't believe it. I was chatting with Jess, I was messaging with Jess, and she said, I moved here to get away from that shit.
Right.
Yeah. Difference is, they get a week of it, 10 days, 2 weeks maybe, not 4 months. You know.
Yeah.
They even got trails open here in Vermont right now. They haven't had the central part of Vermont. How about the southern part?
When I lived in Wyoming, our 4 seasons were winter, June, July, and August.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't have the New England 5th season, Bob, out there?
No.
You got winter, spring, mud season, summer, and fall. Somebody goes, what the hell is mud season? When that dirt roads start thawing, you'll understand.
Okay. It's looking pretty good there.
I mean, I couldn't believe it. Yesterday it was sub-zero and people were out snow machining all Sunday. Like, yeah, no, too old for that damn shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had here in the, well, not here, it's closer, I think it was closer to Jimmy, had some dumb shit drowned. They fell through walking on the ice.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, his dog got spelled through, and when he ran out to try to help him, he wound up going under.
At least he died honorably trying to save his dog. That's. Then again, if he watched the dog properly, it wouldn't probably happen.
I think he was out there ice fishing or something. He was doing something already out there. and the dog ran onto a thin part.
Well, it's like a lot of people don't realize South Carolina and North Carolina, Western North Carolina's got the highest point on the entire eastern seaboard. Somewhere kind of like northwest of Asheville. And they got ski areas down there. People don't realize it.
I could stance this car and have the wheels cocked out a little bit.
Got a chinchilla. Those are fun. They bite. They'll be careful. They'll poke holes in you.
And
Chinchillas
we call
are
him little Jimmy.
Chinchillas are assholes.
Like see a Canellas ferrets, man. They'll poke holes in your body. They got them stupid needle teeth.
Need something to knock it up with.
And Jimmy, if you go to Acme, I'll promise to be absolutely polite in public to you, like at the show.
I do not believe you.
I'd bet a model kit on it.
I'm not.
Jimmy ain't going to Acme.
I'd like to.
He's gotta get a permission slip from his parents first.
He got to be 21
I'm 21, what you mean?
because you going to drink. That's why.
Totally 21.
Yeah, and we're not gonna do anything against the law to get anybody or the hotel in trouble.
Okay.
And
Oh.
Jimmy's internet's back to being free again from the state of Illinois. Yeah, but Boston, you know this last snowstorm was all
Get in there,
gone.
you son of a bitch.
Okay.
I can't believe they named it Chalupa. Little Jimmy. What the hell did that thing ever do to you? How's Mrs. Zink doing, by the way?
She's still sitting at the table reading a book right now, so I'm surprised
Good.
she ain't hollered yet for me to put her back in the bed. But other than that, she's doing pretty good today.
And the mail call girls? They're going to be getting big.
Oh, shoot. Emily's driving now.
Jesus.
She's got a job. I mean, she's still going to school, but she got an after-school job, you know. She's got a car.
It's good.
I can't tell you who said this, Rick, but this one even caught me off guard. Somebody thought you were a retired police force member.
Really?
Yep.
No, not me.
No, he's a retired Santa.
Stop mixing him and Santa
Monty.
Monty up. And by the way, happy 36th anniversary to Monty and his wife.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Oh, I could go stance with this thing. Have the wheels bowed out like that.
46, you said?
36 or 46. I'll have to go. Let me look my Facebook again.
Monty's a retired police officer. Not me. Maybe the goddamn Santa's confused. I don't know.
36 years.
Okay.
Me dig through me wheels. Gotta figure out what wheels I want to put on it before I start everything. And then I gotta start cutting the cram of 440 in this thing. Oh,
I'm running out of room.
tell me about it.
Hey, Jeff, there's Emily's car.
Okay, let me.
It's a 16 Charger.
Dang, she got a nicer car than me. I need to get a job where she does.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I like
Pretty
that
nice.
blue.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to. You know what, Acme? We're gonna have to find you a 2016 Charger. You can build her one. How's that sound?
I don't think they make one.
They have the newer Charger and then the old like Rumblebee style Charger, like the 2006 one.
The other one is like a 21 or 22.
Yeah.
Go look up, see what I can't find.
I don't think they have anything in the teens there. Because I've got a 13, which is a little bit different.
Hey, Glenn, how you doing? Welcome to the party.
I don't know.
This is
I know
Glenn
right now.
King.
Is that a Charger or a Challenger?
Charger.
Charger. Ooh, I found my wheels.
AMT says AMT has a 2015.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Ah.
that's what's awesome.
That would be different. The 16 changed.
I thought they were pretty similar all the way up until.
Yeah, the back end changed on it. Looks a lot different. The tail light panel and stuff. And so does the nose. The nose is shaped a little different, too.
Why does that not do the things we want to do? And why? Do
Should catch up here.
what I want you to do. Oh, because this frame's somewhere really bad. I don't know where. Now the AMT is starting to come out in this. Or the MPC. Oh, the interior fit's god awful. This is giving me country Charger vibes.
Oh,
How you doing, Glenn?
Which I made that kit work, so I can make this.
Charger.
What a simple set of wheels can do to a car. That's not too bad. I think it's about as low as I can get the front unless I cut the fender wells out. I don't want to cut the fender wells out. That'll work for me. I'd like to put a 440 in it. That might be a bigger pain in the ass I want to deal with.
Whatever you do, will you hurry up and pick so you can shut up?
Damn.
How about you kiss me arse?
You know you want to.
Also, I didn't know Dan was even in here. He's been quiet way too long.
Because some of us just build and don't talk.
I'm an out loud thinker.
It's definitely different.
I've never claimed I wasn't crazy.
Where the hell you been all week? All weekend? We didn't see all weekend.
Yeah. Working, doing everything.
Hey, Dorcas.
Hey, Dorcas.
also been like super cold, so I haven't been able to paint anything or anything like that. So I just chilled out for a while.
I got a bunch of clear coat I got to do, and it's been too damn cold.
Let me do some research, Rick, the next couple of days and see if somebody's got a 3D body that will slip over one for you.
I was able to get some chrome on those valve covers and a air intake from Innovative.
Yeah, somebody might do something in 3D.
Yeah, we'll say the valve covers he printed up in the intake aren't bad. They're big block valve covers too, so I can put them on a big block. So what you been up to, Dan?
Not a whole lot. Pretty much finish up at 143rd.
Well,
Started the 124th.
Good evening, Mike's Mods and Customs. How are you doing tonight?
Did
There
you
you
get
go,
a new
Rick.
mic, Dan? You sound a little different. Like
What do you
clearer almost. Like clearer almost.
I bought a wireless clip-on mic.
Ah.
I was listening to the live from last Saturday. I'm like, man, it sounds like I'm across the room. So
actually, let me redo this.
found a really sweet wireless mic setup. So I just got this little thing clipped on in my shirt.
Yeah, I went with the
So-
headset when I had to use up my Sony credit card points before they became PlayStation points, and I had no use
This
for
wasn't
PlayStation.
bad. I'll show you here.
Fancy. I say you sound a lot clearer.
Yeah, it came with two mics and the receiver. Yeah, I was listening, especially when I'm over here in the booth. I don't switch to the camera on this microphone because it's sounding farther away. So I decided I wanted a good sounding mic like Brian has, but I don't want to look like a freaking radio DJ either. It's the mic's a little bit too big, so I watched a few tests, and this thing was sweet. It was only $80 on Amazon. It comes with two mics, the receiver, and a charging case. You just drop them all in there, and when you take them out, they automatically sync up. So it's pretty sweet deal.
Kind of like backwards earbuds.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
Rick.
The mics got their own noise canceling on them.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. There you go, Rick.
What you got?
I do make a file. That one is about the closest body style. It's obviously it's like
Yeah. Oh, that's the whole thing,
promotional
though.
one. Yep.
You can probably make a lot of that
Yeah,
up.
imagine them a resin done so you can like do acetate window.
Huh.
I don't think the chassis. I don't know if the full kit would be a different chassis or not. So
Yeah, it's just a flat check.
I can make. Let me book.
Yeah, that'd be what I'd check
that
to see if
one,
that.
Well, let me go through this and let's see what this one is. Saying complete, but it ain't showing anything down there. I'll see what I can't work out with some friends. I bookmarked it. We can't get you one for you to build up your granddaughters. I think she
Yeah,
would
my-
actually appreciate that, Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be like the Camaro where you can donor kit for the Firebird. You can don't use the Camaro donor kit.
Yeah.
You can use that other the other kit, the 15.
Now paint colors.
Ooh, 4 days. Ooh, yeah, it ain't good.
I might go super 80s with this thing. I might paint it turquoise with a purple stripe going down it.
Right.
We haven't had too much trouble with power outs lately. Almost the whole town now has underground wire, and we're on the same substation as the hospital. So if it does go down, they get it back up real quick.
Yeah, no, it's just
I think we had like that was bad was when the monster flood broke the gas line under the river we would have been having natural gas for like 6 months. That would suck.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you could take if you could either score or you could take dental floss and use it to scribe out to cut out the hood or whatnot. You'd have to put a little piece in there to kind of like if you were like you do the real one, it's got that little lip. But Rick's got enough skill to do that.
Oh, to cut the hood open? Yeah, I guess. We got some scribing tools that probably work.
But even like I said, at curbside, I think she'd be happy as heck to have one from her grandfather. So
Yeah, she might like that.
and that's one of them things she you know, when she old enough, she's married and has kids or has kids, pass it down from one generation to the next.
Yeah, maybe if they don't kill it, right?
You can always say, look, Mama had a badass car back in the day.
Nah, not really. It's a 6-cylinder. Ain't nothing fancy. No hot rod.
Well, at least it ain't battery operated power wheel. Oops, sorry, Dan. Ah, damn. Now, when we were talking, joking around it, and this is a joke, I did notice Rick had I couldn't tell if it was a Comet or a Maverick you had there.
Oh, on the shelf?
Yeah.
It's a Maverick. You ain't getting it, Jeff.
No, I got a Maverick. I just got a Comet. Unfortunately, the Comet's going to New York as soon as I get it. Ugh.
Okay.
I'll be back in a minute.
All right, we'll be here.
Now you said, Dan, you found a couple extra parts for your 143rd, or are you talking the 124th Alpha
No,
kit?
the 143rd, there was a. I realized as I was researching photos for the 124th last night that the car is supposed to have a grill on the hood. As soon as I saw the picture, I went, "Oh, I know where that is," because I was looking at this grill in the photo etch tree and couldn't figure out what it was for. Because it's not referencing these but little bit instructions. So sure enough, I cut that out and fit. And then there, I was watching a video at the Singer factory, and the guy's leaning on the back of one of their cars talking, and it's got the chrome Porsche letters across the back. And I went, oh shit, that's what that metal decal's for.
So you built a kit without finishing a kit. So
that's the only downside of the Alphas is that you want to call them directions. They don't. I mean, especially for that kit, it shows a couple of pictures of the car, but there's no instructions. You got to figure it all out.
So basically, you got to go look at a full size car and then put it down.
Pretty much.
The
The Alpha kits always have tons of extra parts with no reference in the instructions what the hell they're for. It's not uncommon to finish the car, be nearly finished, go, oh, that's what that part's for.
Well, maybe if you go to one of them, you go to that model Rammer, and was it May? Maybe Jimmy will go up with you.
Oh, in Indianapolis?
Yeah. Then Dan can adopt him and take him home.
Like hell.
Give him the full Elmira treatment.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get up there for that.
That's a really good show. I hope you come over. You're talking about Seth's show, right?
Yeah.
That was a really good show last year.
Soon as Dan pays my plane ticket, I'll go out. I just have to afford a hotel.
You know, I don't know what they cost here. Found a couple of little hotels south of there. Don't look too fancy. It might be decent price. I don't know what hotels are going here.
The hotel is the cheap part. The plane ticket's a little different.
Yeah, if I go up, I'll just stay in some cheap place. Like a day's in or something, you know, 60, 70 bucks. Yeah.
I'm guessing he's got it coordinated with. Last year they had because it's at a fairgrounds, and they had a big car swap meet there at the car show. It's pretty sweet. So you got the model contest going on inside. You walk out right outside the door. You had a car show. There's some really nice cars on this year. And I went around and walked the swap meet and found a lot of people selling die casts. I found some really cool die casts.
Yeah, and I'm sick of Rick. You put me on the one chase I can't ever shake. The 66 Plymouth Fury, and all I can find is the friction promos. I'm like, nope. And one guy wanting $800 for it. And I'm like, I like Rick, but I don't like anybody that much, including myself.
$800 for what?
For that 66 Plymouth Fury.
Oh yeah, Johan kit. Yeah.
Damn, I had one guy that I could have got it. I could have got the kit, the Holland from him. I could have traded up for that kit, but he didn't want to. He didn't want to trade that. I was going to trade him like 3 Johan kits for it. He's like, "Yeah, nope, I'm out." All right, gentlemen, you have a great one. I'll probably
All right.
most likely see you Saturday night, and you all have a great rest of your safe week. And try to stay warm, for Christ's sake. I know it's going to get sub-zero here again tonight.
I'm gonna be in Jacksonville Saturday night.
Ah, that's right. That'll be the first time you missed a 37 build.
Yeah, first time. Yeah.
We all knew, but we all talked behind the scenes. We all knew Bob was going to be the first one to finish it. I've got to finish mine up, but I'm going to do it with Tim Brown's.
I just did it box stock too. I did 100% out of box except for the wheels and tires.
Same here. So, of course, my hood and I got a bunch of warp parts. I found out after the fact, and I think that's why Dan's not crazy about his.
So the biggest part was paint, and you could do the paint off time. So yeah, it didn't take long to do it at all.
Right, Bob's had 50 kids done by the time I would get done with one.
Yeah, well.
All right, gentlemen, you have a good one.
All right, yeah,
Okay.
take it easy, man.
Dude.
Okay, let's see. Check my status over here on the YouTube. Make sure we're still here. Yeah. Little stream. Cool. Your activity. Stream health. Stream is healthy. That's good. All right. Okay. All right. We shot the black primer onto our Firebird. I think we'll wipe this down and we'll be ready for clear on it.
Firebird, that 16 scale one.
No, the little 143rd
Oh,
for the small scale group builds, the AMT Street Magic.
that's the 68, right?
Yeah, 68.
69.
68.
Okay.
It's got the full chrome nose, yeah, 68. Or 67. I mean, they're no different. 67, 68 are identical.
Yeah, except for the side marker lights.
Yeah. '67s came out way late in the year anyway, so and basically they didn't change up much.
No.
Okay. Let this paint warm up. Let my clear coat warm up a little bit. It's cold. Now I would. The big Firebird is basically ready for paint, but I kind of starting to have second thoughts on the color, so I'm kind of holding off on that.
Oh,
But yeah, I got the copper color shift that I was gonna do it in, and I still may do it that. But then I started thinking about doing other colors, something a little wilder. But I don't know. I've got some purple here. A nice bright yellow would look really good on it. I don't know. So I'm second guessing my color choice. So I'm kind of put it on hold until I decide for sure.
Are you building it box stock or are you doing something with it?
Oh no, have you not seen it? Here you go.
I did see it, but I don't really remember what you do. Oh yeah, that's right. You took the roof off. Nice.
It's made a new
Skelly
wing
going
bar.
for another ride?
Made a convertible.
Nah, it ain't big enough for that's too small.
This one was easier to do than the Camaro.
Smaller too. The Camaro was 12 scale, right?
So, yeah. But this one's a lot easier to make a convertible than the Camaro was because it's got a flat deck anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got it. It's ready for paint. I just got to decide if I'm going to go stake with that copper color shift or do something completely off the chart, wild. Odds are it's going to be the copper. But and this little guy here, I'm going to do in. I think I'm going to do it in this blue. It's got like a purple metal flake in it, purple and silver metal flakes in it.
Oh, cool.
And in this promo, I just used that red nail polish with the gold flake in it because I didn't have all the parts. I would have liked to have left it in the bare plastic, but I didn't have all the parts, and the parts I could get for replacement were not the same color. So,
That was molded in orange.
Oh, this one was molded in red.
Oh,
It was a nice red. This promo kit. It was a. I'll get paint on the inside of it all over it now, but I would like to have kept it that way, but I didn't have all the parts. I didn't have the rear roll pan and stuff, so all I got was the body. So I had to paint it. So I went with a color similar to what it was, but the LA Colors nail polish has got all the flake in it, which I like. I mean, it's I tested it last night by putting water on it. It looks a whole lot different when it's got the clear on it. The
Yeah.
red gets a lot deeper.
Right. I'm thinking about doing something for the small scale build.
Don't do it, Rick. Pain in the ass.
Not that small.
How about that Firebird? Because I like the box art. I thought it was cool box art.
I'm gonna go with a 30-second scale if I do
Yeah.
anything.
And I didn't
Too
even
bad.
realize it
I'm
was
pretty
43rd
happy
until I
with it.
bought it.
I like the 130. The 143rd is pretty cool. I think I'd actually like it more than 132nd. I don't know why.
And it's small. I have a hard enough time seeing the 124 scale stuff.
Oh, that Porsche was done 100% through the magnifier.
Oh. Whew.
Yeah, so there's a with the first coat of clear on it, so the color changed completely.
Oh wow, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it does look darker.
Mm.
Went from pink to shiny pink.
Under the LED lights, it looked kind of purple, but yeah,
It looks a little pinkish to me.
it looked way pink before I painted it. But I mean, well, here's the actual.
That looks pink to me too.
The nail polish goes on so thin that you got to really layer it up to
Oh yeah.
get. It's almost like doing a candy.
For back in the 90s, that was the guys that were doing the best paint job doing the nail polish.
So this blue I'm going to use for the 43rd is nail polish too. The LA colors. The Camaro or Corvette I just did was nail polish.
What do you do when you get your mani-pedi? You just have them pour you some extra?
No, I go to Dollar General and see what colors. LA Colors brand.
That stuff?
Yeah, the Dollar General. The LA Colors. It's like $2 a bottle. I get two bottles. Will make like half of one of these, and it's just enough for a couple cars.
Yeah. I only ever did one, and I don't think I thinned it out enough. Because about 6 months after I painted it, it started cracking and chipping. It looked thick.
Yeah, this purple is
chipping off. I was like, hey.
It's like when my wife gets her nails done. I swear they do that on purpose, so you got to come back.
This was nail polish too. This like the coral, turquoise, whatever you want to call it, blue.
Okay.
I did that Corvette with nail polish.
It's like an aqua color?
Yeah, it's like a coral blue.
Okay.
I guess turquoise, coral, whatever, however you want to call it.
Yeah,
that
like
classic 1950s coral. Yeah, it's coral.
Right. Blue. Yeah, that 50s color. Yeah.
I did that 58 vet with that.
I did not, Chet. That was mine. I was a Hardee's apple pie.
It was hardly an apple pie. 2 bites and gone.
That was a pretty good size. About the size of them. How was that coming in? Mason. They come in like the little box.
Okay.
Individual box. A pretty good size.
The world hasn't been the same since McDonald's quit making the cherry pies, the deep fried ones, not the baked ones.
I don't even remember those.
Oh yeah,
I had one.
They were just like the apple pies, and the filling came out was like the temperature of lava because they made them in a deep fryer.
Yeah, I bet, man. They get sued over that one too, like the coffee.
No, it was back in the days before people had lost all their common sense. Or when Hardee's was doing the Roy Rogers chicken, they had that peach cobbler in the Hardee's. That stuff was good too.
Yeah, Hardee's don't do chicken anymore.
Nope.
Already did it, dude. They do chicken strips.
Yeah, they might have chicken strips and maybe a
Well,
chicken sandwich. They used to
yeah,
do
but
deep fried chicken, like, you know.
well, like KFC type stuff. Yeah, that's right after they merged with Roy Rogers. Yeah, they put the chicken in. It was great. It was better than KFC, and they just couldn't do it.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Them damn blueberry muffins they do every once in a while at Hardee's is really good too. Or blueberry biscuits, I mean, not muffins.
Oh, their biscuits are good. I like their biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
So Jimmy looks like Kung Fu Theater when he talks.
Kung Fu movie when he taught. What?
I guess
He's not old. He's not old enough to know what Kung Fu Theater is.
Poor Jimmy.
They used to take all the old Japanese Kung Fu movies and they dub them into English, and the soundtrack never matched up.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
So the list would be moving for 30 seconds, and then the sound would start, or they'd say yes, and the lips would move for like 45 seconds. That's
That's
why
why them old Clint Eastwood westerns were. All the people speaking Spanish. They dub it in English.
That's why Speed Racer had all those goofy lines in it, because the animation was done in Japanese, so they just tried to make the English time last out to match the Japanese animation. Let's give it one more coat of the clear. The old UV cut, Mr. Super Clear. Really nice wet coat. We'll see how many dust bunnies we get. I already see one in the trunk. A little extra on the trunk, so I got space for rubbing it out.
That's what she said.
Yeah. All right.
I wonder how well a 572 would fit in this little ass car. Probably not very, but I can make it work.
You need to get your Dremel out.
Yeah.
Chop it away.
Cut the freaking floor out of the interior. The motor being sideways, this thing I got really it doesn't have a freaking transmission tunnel. Oh, come on.
Yeah. What else do we got?
Oh, where's the freaking DA 572 training?
Hey, Marcy. How are you tonight?
Marcy!
How's it going, Marcy? How's your daddy doing?
Long time not see. As I suspected, it doesn't fit very well. Who would have guessed? I would have lied over my chair. Where'd it go? Don't step on it either. Need that. Where'd it go? Oh. Hmm. 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 Oh.
I'm sorry to hear that, Marcy.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh. That's doable.
That's normally caused by antibiotics.
Oh, that's doable.
Oh wow.
My valve cover will hit the hood.
That's right, Marcy. We're used to Kevin doing his talk to text, so we get all kinds of weird stuff.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, we understand what you wrote.
With a lot of cutting, I think I can get a 572 to fit in this tiny ass car.
That's what Glenn said. When in doubt, cut it out.
It may or may not have no transmission because there is absolutely no way of me getting a transmission in there.
Sure there is. You just got to do more cutting.
Yeah. I got lots of cars that only have the bottom half of the transmission. I had to cut the top off.
I do that a lot.
You get the bell housing to fit.
Yeah, that don't have a transmission tunnel at all, though.
No.
Well, you could scavenge one from somewhere else and cut it up and make it fit in there.
I need to lower the motor back a little bit. I don't want to cut that and then it not fit because if I cut that out, nothing else is going to work. But if I cut it out, I can make this work. The back of the motor is on the firewall. I could do a cartoon car. Just have the motor sitting up like that.
Yeah, build a Glenn style one, man.
Oh, that looks good, Bob.
The fluorescent light makes it look a lot pinker than it actually is.
Yeah, when the light was off, it had almost like a burgundy look.
Yeah.
That looks like Panther pink to me.
Yeah. Kind of does have a pink look to it.
All right, Bob, you tried.
That
That looks good. Well,
here is pink.
Yeah.
you know what's funny is on my screen that car and that box look like the same color. That's bizarre.
Bob, have you started tweaking with that Cadillac a little bit?
No, I'm gonna do it for Bruce's Super Chrome.
I thought about doing that too because I have the convertible too. How does your front glass fit in that windshield frame?
I haven't got that far.
Okay, let me know.
All I did was open up the box. I looked at it. It looks like wasn't going to do it in pink, but the plastic looks so good. I may just polish the plastic and
That was my
Not-
thought.
because there's no real swirls in it or anything. They just polish the plastic and then paint the interior and stuff. I don't know. Or I could paint it I got pink paint here. I could paint it pink too. But yeah, I haven't. The only thing I took out of the bag was the body. I haven't. Everything else is still bagified.
Yeah, it's almost like my windshield is not for this kit because that windshield, there is no way that window fits in that window frame. I have that hard top one too, but that one's
Right,
missing the
good
back
night.
window
Yeah.
and a lot of other parts. So I might bite the bullet and order another one of these 59 Eldorados.
Well, you got a hard top too, don't you?
Yeah, the hard top's missing the back window and a bunch of other parts.
Well, did you try the front window from that one? Because it should be the same.
I
would guess
did. It
would
didn't
be
fit
the same.
either.
Doesn't fit either. Okay. Get you some acetate and make one. It shouldn't be that hard to make that piece out of acetate.
Let me put some of these little parts back over here so I don't lose anything. Where is that Cadillac?
Go buy like the Office Depot or something. Get the overhead projector film, or go to Hobby Lobby and get some of the clear evergreen sheet socket. You should be able to make one without too much trouble. Oh, yours had a boot in it. Mine does not. I checked in it. Mine doesn't have a boot in it. So I'm gonna make one. Because I want to do when I do that Challenger, I want to have the top off of it. It says on the box you can build it with or without, but then when you get in it, there's no boot cover for it. So I'll have to make one. Hey Taylor, how you doing tonight?
Where is that Cadillac? Let me pull that first out. Because I have wheels, an LS with Cadillac valve covers. I have all the parts to it. I just see how bad it fits. But
I do know I'm not going to use the chrome sheet that came in the box for it.
motherfucker! Let me drop 5 things while I go to grab one. Jesus.
Is it supposed to have a top-down boot, or did that have a metal cover that went over it on that car?
I don't know, Rick. I'm not a big Mopar guy, and Jason's not here. He's the Mopar expert. But it had a hard cover on instead of a soft boot cover. I don't know.
Yeah, it probably did have a soft boot cover.
The one you got from Larry had the top and the boot. Yeah, I'll go look at mine again, but I'm 100% sure there was not a boot in there.
That was the windshield. Really? That's pretty convertible. There's no effing way that window goes in that frame. Unless I'm freaking stupid and putting it in wrong, which is a possibility. So it goes on the outside. It don't fit.
Yeah, it says on the side, it says removable roof, 2 hood options, optional spoiler, body strap, and decals. It's a killer box. I love this box. It's nice looking. But
Oh, that's the metal one? Yep.
yeah. I want to do all 5 of them and display them with their boxes.
Oh, cool. That's a good idea.
I've got 3. I still got to get the Studebaker and the Vet.
Yeah, those are all the postage stamp ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the window frame ain't warped, so it fits on the front.
I have an older version of that kit. Didn't come in the metal box, so I don't know if it got a boot in it or not. Now you got me curious. I'm gonna have to go look.
Let's see here. Let me.
Am I fucking stupid? Is that how I go?
Yes. Next question.
Is Dan's car gay? Yes. Next question.
Yes, the interior. There's no, where the boot would go, but there's no. Go through the parts again, but I'm 100% sure there was. I did not see a boot in here. There's the top of the dash, firewall, core support, the rest of the dash. Here's the roof, the cutout hood. Here's the regular hood over here. And that's it, other than the chrome and the clear parts.
Does it show one on the instruction sheet?
No, but you would assume if it was built as a convertible, you'd have a boot cover. I can make one. That's no big deal. If I can make one for this big Firebird, I can make one for that. Or I could check some of the Camaro ones. Most of the AMT Camaros come with that boot in it too. So
That was lovely. I just broke the windshield.
Oh,
frame.
this one shows one on the instructions. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, that was fucking smart.
let me get you.
Says it's part number 43. Right there. You see it?
Yeah, see, we don't have that. Or I don't have it on this one. Not in the instructions or anything.
No, I don't know if it's in the kit. It's on the instruction sheet. Let me see if I find it in the kit.
Yeah, even broke in half because I just broke the windshield frame in half. The damn glass does not fit in the frame.
Yeah, the instructions just tell you to put the roof on. They don't even show the option for being convertible. Of course, obviously the body doesn't have a top, so.
Yeah, it don't have the roof on it.
Yeah, I can make one because the way it looks, it's not that big. The package tray could almost double as the boot well. So yeah, I can make one. Not a big deal.
Oh, I seen someone from the show or the live streams at Hobby Lobby. I don't know who it was. They walked by me and said, "Hey." They walked by me and said, "Hey, Jimmy," and I said, "Hey, man, what's up?" And it took me like a few minutes to realize, wait a minute, did he call me Jimmy? Who the fuck was that? Yeah,
Actually, I would love to have you on the group build. Any Pontiac qualifies. Even that damn Australian 2006 GTO, I'll even allow that one in there.
That'd be the one I'm gonna build.
Yeah, Bob, this one comes with the boot. I found it.
Yeah.
Right there.
Mine does not have it. It's not in the instructions or on the sprues or anything.
Huh.
But that's all right. So I can make one. They're not hard to do. And I've got some from the Camaros too. One of those might fit.
Yeah, that's true. It's a possibility.
It's like that. I know the 67 one came with one in the box. I think the 68 and 69, most of those
Tweak it a
even.
little bit, make it fit.
Most of them A&T kit Camaros had to have a boot in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not hard to make my own. So if I can make a big one for the 16 scale, I can make one for a 124 scale.
I've heard these the roof on it don't fit very well.
Oh, that's good. That's even better because I won't have to put it on there. It's like last year, Fred sent me a message that said, "Be careful when you put the windshield in because it won't fit with the head. The sun visors won't fit onto the roof." I said, "Well, that's not a problem.
Yeah, that's no problem for you when you did.
Mine fit just fine."
Yeah. You could even had them flipped up, if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's the way they come. And apparently, when you if you do it the other way, that they kit the roof on the corners. But I didn't have that problem. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, dumb. I forgot to do that. Painted that part, not the other one.
Yeah, this hard top.
Yeah, I could. I ain't too worried about it. I thought I could make my own.
And the hard top Eldorado I have everything except the back glass. And for some weird reason, they cut the headlight bezel out of it. Which I have the convertible for parts. That back window ain't in the convertible. Unless I put it in the convertible box on that. So
Just do a top, then you have to make the windows anyway.
I'm not a convertible guy. I'd rather build the hard top. Paint it black and slam it on some 24-inch rims.
We'll just cut the roof down and make it a chop top, and then you have to make new glass anyhow. Okay, let's put this away.
Well, I have the convertible. I just broke the window frame on a convertible, but not a convertible guy.
Yeah, I got to make sun visors for the Firebird that doesn't come with any, which surprised me since it's a T-top. But those are easy to make. This was in my monogram kit. It was kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. What they made that year, huh? A little mini catalog.
I remember
Yeah,
those back in the day, yeah.
The free
Get that
free
card and
catalog.
go, I got to go buy all those.
Get your free catalog. I think I have it. Well, I don't have the Mustang GT, but I have built all the rest of those, or I have them in my stash, one or the other. I got the 81 Vet ZR1. I got two of the Lamborghinis back there. Porsche 911. I got that one back there, and I know I got the Cuda, but I don't have the Mustang GT convertible. The only one on there I don't have.
What year was that from?
It does not say. There's no, all there is a item number on the back.
I gotta figure out what I'm doing for the Chrome group build.
That came in the Cadillac kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that came out in '90s, right?
90,
Yeah, it's-
95, my box says.
Yeah.
It says you could send 2 UPC codes, so it's not super old. Oh, that's 1991 cars on there too. So yeah, obviously not. So it would have been in the 90s.
Hmm. Chrome. There's a lot of Chrome.
Yeah, those third gens, they came out when I was in college. I had the AMT set that had the street Corvettes in the box, same one box too. I had that one. You had like I think it had an early 60s or it might have been a late 50s one, and then had a first gen, a second gen, and a third gen, all in the same box. Turn that off. Paint Bruce is about to drive me nuts. It's like sitting next to a jet engine all night long.
Yeah, I started using noise canceling headphones when I'm in the booth.
Ain't you a fancy
It
fucker?
makes a difference.
I've got the headphones on, but it leaks. They don't fit my head real good, and the sound leaks around them. But yeah, we're gonna do. Let's see. So let's see if I got the wheels for that car. If I have to dig some out, I don't even know. I got BBS wheels, but we don't do BBS wheels on there.
I got a 1991 monogram catalog here. Ooh.
I have to track. Well, I have a set of the regular rallies in here, but I guess I don't.
Oh, I have a 65 Impala convertible I could do for the Chrome build. I kind of would like to do this build. Just to start a group build and actually finish it. I've started 4 of them, haven't finished any of them.
Okay. Look at these and see if these will work. Yeah, we have to come up with some different wheels. This bag for the from the donor kit has two different sets of wheels in it, tires in it, 2 of each. 2 are Goodyear Eagles, and then 2 of them have no Nothing on them at all. And they're different sizes, different width, but the tires, I mean, the wheels are, the wider ones are shorter than the narrow ones. That's odd. Well, I got other wheels, so might even have 3D set. See what I got in the 3D world. Got a set of drag lights. Got a set of honeycombs. Nah. A set of snowflakes. I got the other box. I think
Still
everything
winning
else
my bid. Awesome.
everything else is the gamblers. Or the gassers. I mean,
Sweet. Still winning my bid on some shit I put on eBay.
Uh-oh. What do you want?
I'm winning them. There's like 30 minutes left on it. I'm winning. It's set the green light 64th. It's Kid Rock's fucking Firebird and Joe Dirt's Daytona from Joe Dirt.
Ooh.
is it me or does Kid Rock look more and more like Gabby Hayes every day?
I will give you that.
Does he talk like him too?
He cut his long hair. That's the first time. I ain't never seen Kid Rock short hair in a long time.
No, I don't have any Pontiac rallies in here. I have to go dig some out of another kit.
I'm still waiting for M2 to ship those two Ozzy freaking cars I ordered.
Down to my last 3D printed engine too. I have to make an order here for too long.
It's got mine from Matthew, and man, friggin', I love how just crisp those damn prints are.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll see him this weekend. Maybe I'll pick up some motors. I got a few for him. Not many. Maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, I only got one left of one of the late model Pontiacs. The only one I got left. I gotta get some more.
I started only ordering from Matthew. I quit ordering mice from him. I had too many issues of stuff coming, and it was like the prints were off or printed wrong. Whoever he's got printing for him ain't doing a very good job.
I also get them from get engines from Texas 3D too because he has a little bit bigger selection. But
He does.
What I want.
I've looked through his stuff before. I've never ordered any of his motors though. Ordered a lot of his 4-wheel drive wheels and tires. Yeah, he does that printed rubber for the tires, and oh my gosh, it looks so good.
Oh.
I still got a whole bunch of stuff from Jay, so
Yeah, my wheels come from Jay. He's got a couple black box motors on his website, but he doesn't have any transmissions for them.
I'll look for those tomorrow. I don't want to go digging through parts boxes. Yeah, this says 1992 on the box for the Cadillac.
92.
Yeah.
I got a 91 catalog here. I didn't see it in here.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Back glass.
That is the black glass to the convertible. I need the back glass to the hard top.
You can make it work. Cause I ain't gonna use the hard top
Mm-mm.
or the convertible top. Be down.
That was the first thing I tried.
See which way is it?
I don't know, that hard top's missing a few other parts. I might bite the bullet and just order another one. Actually, the hard top was a gift from
Let's
Jeff.
see.
Jeff didn't realize it was missing parts, so.
Yeah, from Papa.
Yeah, man, just drop that motor where you go, you son of a bitch.
Oh, he had me buy it at the show, and I never even opened the box up.
Yeah, missing a lot. Tires are missing out too.
Yeah. I didn't cut the braces out, but it looks like it'll fit in there. The windshield one on mine.
Yeah, I just broke mine trying to get it to fit. I got the convertible and like a big package deal with a bunch of shit I wanted. He was at one price for all the stuff I wanted. I was at another. And he said, well, here, if you do my price, I'll throw in that Cadillac that's over there. I was like, all right, cool.
And then you lost your
Yeah.
virginity.
I used MCV, Iceman, Texas 3D, J's, JPS. I get some stuff from him once in a while.
Oh, Black Box does the files. Does he rent his files or he's just make the files?
Black Box, there's sound like Z-Force. They just sell the files, I do believe. I do, but don't quote me on that. I'm not sure.
Oh, I thought Black Box designed his.
Yeah, I know he designs them, but I was curious if he actually sold prints,
Yeah,
not
so
just the files.
These are toast, so but that's okay. We can do our own foil.
Oh my lord. Oh.
Model Factory Heroes usually vacuum formed windows and Alpha's acetate.
So it's got a swirl right there. Oh well. It's got something on there too. Yeah, we'll have to paint it. That's okay.
This body, that convertible body I got, Bob, there ain't a single swirl in it.
The one side on this one is perfect. The other side's got like two spots where you can see the like one right in the middle of the door and one about halfway down the fin. There's spots where you can see the swirls in the plastic. So that's all right. We'll paint it. Shoot some Tamiya pink primer on it and then clear it. That'll work.
Yeah, it hardly ever works out right with them swirls, especially on the metallic color ones.
Yeah.
And if you do have one that's perfect, then you get some sink mark somewhere. Damn it. Can't polish this either. Big old hole right here. Gotta fill it in.
That just does not fit.
To get a case too, because this won't fit in my display case. Too long.
Yeah, that sucker is long, that's for sure.
Get another one of those big Hobby Lobby cases like I had to get for the hearse. Stick it up. I'll stick it up on the shelf that way.
Yeah, a little longer and a little taller too, right?
Yeah. Well, the height's not a big deal for this one, but length, it's too long for the standard box. I got one of those I used for.
One of them 18th scale ones almost.
Yeah, because I got one that messed up that I use for my my dunk tank. And yeah, it's
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
hang up it.
You don't even have the bumpers on it yet.
Or the bullet taillights.
Yeah.
I have to get that longer one. I had to get the same one when I got the hearse. The hearse didn't fit either. Look on seam lines. Turn that down a little bit.
I just had it. Okay. No. Oh.
We'll make it work. We'll make it work.
Oh, you. Of course, I got
There's
that one.
Kevin. Hey, Kevin, how are you tonight?
I got that line.
Kevin.
Ooh, I'm doing bad things, but it's okay. This is an ugly, 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 ugly car.
Ugly car.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah, the one I got when I got it home. It had a big scratch in the side of it. So I just, rather than take it back, I just turned it into dunk tank.
And there we go. Throw me up, Bob. I got a motor to fit in this thing.
Okay. Back to here. And Jimmy's a little up, make big. There it is.
I won't be able to run a hood, but it'll fit. I don't think I'll get the hood to fit. I think my pop wheelies with that motor. I have a giant motor in a tiny car.
Cool.
Kind
Now I'm
of the
half tempted
opposite
to.
of your Johnson, huh?
Now I'm half tempted to cut the back out of it, roll cage it, and turn it to a dragger. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Would have been cool if it did.
And rear lock should be on the chrome piece. That's part of that, so we don't have to mess with that one.
No chassis.
this. Instructions. I bet that's where that goes. Technology and the capability. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I had to use that same case when I did this 300C too because it didn't fit. After I stretched it to a limo, it didn't fit in my display case or one of those boxes. So I had to get that longer box from Hobby Lobby.
No, but
And the super long one, they got two different sizes, two different heights in for like dragsters for top fuel.
Oh yeah.
I was like 18th count.
I got one that's like 4 or 5 inches tall, and I got one that's like 7 inches tall. So has anybody offered a long bed to turn the deserter into the actual fall guide truck?
Yeah.
Don't know. Jimmy would be the one to ask there.
Give me those seconds.
So I got the opposite problem. I'm looking for a short bed for a 72C10.
You can cut that long bed down pretty easy.
I know. I'm just too lazy to do it.
That year, they didn't add any length behind the wheel. It's all in front. So just cut the front half of the bed off, however much out of the center. Yeah. Glue that front half back on. You get the idea. I'm not explaining it very well.
I know. It's just if I start with an AMT 72, I don't want to do a ton of work to it.
I could 4-wheel drive this little piece of shit.
That little piece hat.
Drop that one. Yeah, I might just use a little turbo format.
Okay. It seems like that I've seen a 3D or cast resin bed for that. Where did I see it at?
Long bed converted, turn the deserter into the
Into the
all back.
Let me think. Where did I see? Let me check.
I think somebody does, but I don't know who. Seems I've heard that before.
What year is that truck?
What the shit?
Morgan has a 73 through 87 GMC Chevy long bed. Let me share. Here. Full screen. Okay. That's a 73 through 87 GMC Chevy long bed for use with the deserter kit as a donor. Use the Paul Guide deserter kit as a donor. There you go. $15. Unfortunately, I can't. Oh, there we go. There's the bigger picture. There you go. I get stuff from Morgan all the time, so
There we go. That's the one I was about to look up.
I knew I had seen one something somewhere.
I forget who recommended it to me, but it's supposed to be really good. Like,
And while you're in there, get yourself some distributors too, because he has awesome distributors.
wide body kit for those things sucks. I could make one, but
They actually look like distributors, not just a metal tube with wire sticking out of it. And they're only like $5. So there you go.
yeah, I didn't know that about these gopher ones I just ordered. They don't
Well,
look the greatest.
Morgan Automotive Design. Let me go back and let me link that to you for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely how it goes. That's what you're supposed to cut that off.
Copy.
I guess you're supposed to cut that off to put that on, and I'm not cutting that off.
There you go, Chet. That's the link to that long bed. Yeah, you have to scribe in that box on the side, but I don't think that'd be a big deal. Or not.
Oh yeah, the toolbox bed, because his was a case 2500 technically. So I had the toolbox bed.
That's just a minor modification. You shouldn't have too much trouble with that.
Measure it, mark it, scribe it. Don't take measuring tips from me. I'm very good at not measuring and cutting 4 times.
Well, you get to when you buy your deserter kit, that has that scribed in it already, right?
Not
Does
that
it
I
not have
know
it
of.
in there? Not that it have it in there anymore.
Not that I know of.
So otherwise, you just copy that. Use a piece of tape and mark how big it is and trace it out onto the new one and scribe it in. You just need a little bit of relief there to show it's there, unless you want to have it open or something. Which then that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, it's a whole different headache.
Ooh.
Then it becomes one of those projects I do like one every 2 or 3 years. It's a bunch of work.
Okay, maybe I'm not doing this little thing. I don't know, we'll see. So, parts this up. We'll see.
Have a good night, Serge.
See you, Serge.
Bye.
Yeah, we had almost 9 o'clock. We'd probably go about a half hour more. Shut her down. Go upstairs and heat me up a bowl of chili.
That sounds good.
Where upstairs? Where you at? In a basement?
Yeah.
I don't know why I always thought you were like in your dining room or something.
Nope. I do work on guitars in the dining room. I'm down here in La Basement, the man cave. I guess you.
That's fun.
Started just had the couch and my big TV in it. Now it's got all my modeling crap in there too. Because it was easy before I had a paint booth. I could just walk over to the patio door and step out, spray, and then bring it back in.
Are you set up the paint out of the basement? You got a window?
Yeah. Yes and no. I have a Window's right here next to me.
Okay.
Right here. But it's such a pain in the ass to run that hose out. The door is right past the window. And so if it's not super cold, I just run, when I'm going to use a paint booth, I just run the hose out the door. But because these windows are real hard to open and close because they're like the triple insulation, double gasketed windows things that they're a pain.
Yeah, I've got to do some work to my setup here. I've got to get some more insulation. When it's been cold like this, the plastic insert I have that holds the hose just leaky as hell all around it.
I had my desk clean and now it's covered in crap again.
But yeah, I need to get it set up where I can vent outside so I can do 2K all the time. That's what's permanent venting. I need to cut a hole in the wall and run a dryer vent thing.
Yeah, that was my original plan. I was going to run some ducting outside. And then when we moved in and, they had drywalled this room off, I'm like, I just don't want to cut any holes in the walls.
Oh, lovely. And of course, the frames. Freaking what all the hell?
I might get one of the window inserts and see if I can insulate it up enough for it.
They work great. My only complaint is, like I said, I've got to insulate just where the insert is. I think I'm just going to get a big thing of foam and tape it over the top. Because like when it's cold like this, it's just
Oh, I
it's
know.
just this room just way too cold.
I went and got the clothes out of my clothes dryer this afternoon. They had looked like they were going to have icicles on them. It's so cold inside the dryer
Holy shit!
from the wind, the cold air coming in through the dryer vent.
Yeah, I get a little leakage through because I put a dryer vent on the exit. It came with like a chicken wire looking thing, and it was just letting all the cold air back in. So I put the dryer vent on the outside of which it works pretty good. Like you don't really feel a draft coming back through the spray booth, but where the curtain is, where the window is, you can feel that sucker all day.
Yeah, Kevin, my first thought was just to sit the paint booth on top of the clothes dryer and just swap the hose back and forth.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked.
But the long-term plan is I want to move my modeling workspace into the mechanical room, and then over there I had no issue cutting a hole in the wall and running a separate vent for that.
I got to move my 3D or my resin printing operation in my utility room. When that sucker is going, I've got it in the same room as all my other stuff, and it usually got to vacate. The fumes are just too much.
Yeah, it has a flap on it, but it's on the southwest side of the house, so the cold air blows on it, and it's frigid inside my dryer. Some mornings you get up, it almost look like it's got frost on the inside of the window.
How did I do this on that other OBS? I don't remember.
But yeah, in the mechanical room, I've got plenty of room to. I already even got a space if I ever get a 3D printer. I already got an old desk in there that I can set all that up on.
I've actually have it's my utility room next to me is plumbed for a bathroom, which if I had known that before I moved in, I would have had the bathroom done too. I didn't find out till after I told my contractor, I'm like, you couldn't have said, hey, you're roughed in for a bathroom. You want us to put a bathroom in? No. Anyway, it's already got a fart fan up there and exhausted out to the outside, but they didn't hook anything to it. There's no wiring or anything.
Yeah.
So I may wire that up because I can put the 3D printer station that'll be right above the vent.
Right. Just suck all that air out.
Yep.
Yeah, when I get into the mechanical room, I can kind of do that with the paint booth too. I run it straight out, and then if I get the 3D thing going, I can use the same vent hole for the, and just switch back and forth. I got to cut my train layout up and take it out of there first, so that's the big holding point.
Oh,
Getting there and doing that.
competing
That's tore
hobbies.
apart. Well, it's not that I have too many hobbies. It's
No, can I say competing hobbies?
yeah,
You can never
competing,
have
yeah.
too many hobbies, but you can have too many at the same time. So it seems.
Oh well, I built that when I was like 18 and 19,
Oh, really?
and I built it out of scrap, so it's like
Was that
warped and sagging.
was that your mom's or your parents' house that you're in?
Yeah.
Okay.
How is your mom doing, Bob?
Yeah, some days are good, some days are bad. Just kind of a waiting game now till what day will be the last day. I moved in with them when my dad got cancer to help. And then about the time not too long after he passed, he started showing the dementia symptoms. So
Oh,
I just kind of made my full-time home again. But yeah, that layout, it's weighs a freaking ton, and it's sagging in the middle. And even if I wanted to use it, I can't. So I need to cut it up and pull it out, and I might build a new one in place. But while I've got it pulled out, I can set up that mechanical room to do my modeling in there. It won't be as cold either because the furnace is in there.
Yeah, this utility room next to me, my furnace leaks just enough hot air that it would, it'll warm up if I open this door. I actually put a louvered door between these two rooms, and the heat doesn't transfer. If I open that door up while the heater's running, it's great. When heater stops running, not so much.
Well, on mine, the
Think about-
vent, the
think
forced
about-
air tubing has an actual vent in there that you can open and close for that room.
Yeah, I
It
was
stays
thinking
closed all
about
the time.
doing that too. I had a HVAC guy out here recently, and we talked about it. And he's like, "Why don't you get a mini split?" And I was like, I only need it sometimes. I'd rather just have a little vent I can just open. There's actually a HVAC duct runs right above my head. They finished it. They finished it with drywall. But I was like, I'm just tempted to saw through that and put like a little mini vent there that I can just open and close. It wouldn't take much.
Yeah, when they put it in ours, that the main trunk for the forced air, they just cut out a spot for like a floor register to stick in there with the little knob,
Yeah,
flipper knob you can open and close.
I don't know why they did not. This basement isn't plumbed for HVAC at all. It's really easy to take a trunk off of there, but the AC system in this house wasn't set up for it. So you take off air down here, you're going to lose it somewhere else.
Before I got the spray foam insulation put in here, I used to have an air conditioner in this room, a window unit, but I don't need it no more.
Yeah, I don't need it. I didn't need AC in here. We had a pretty hot summer. I didn't need AC down here, but I was telling this HVAC guy, I said, I kind of want AC down here only for the humidity because I'm running 2 dehumidifiers down here. I just get tired of the noise of those things running.
Yeah.
Because in the summertime, they kick on and off constantly.
Ever seen the grow? No. Jimmy's frozen. Yeah, our furnace has the makeup air where the combustion air comes from outside the house. But my booth doesn't run long enough to worry about air conditioning going out. So unless I have to have the door open with the hose out, then it's what it does. But as I get the permanent setup, I want to get a bigger booth too. This one is fine, but it's too small. It's fine for doing cars, but when I start doing the planes and the spaceships and stuff, it's not big enough.
Oh yeah.
I need to get one. Kind of get one like what kind of about the size Brian has. The one that's about
That's
28 inches wide or whatever it is.
Chad from the Zoom Hangouts got one. Every time I go over to his house to play poker, I forget to look at that damn thing. I really want to see one in person before I buy it, just get an idea of the layout.
Well, I started with just a cardboard box, and then I bought one of those cheap Chinese fold up booths. It works with the 2 computer fans in it. It works, but it's not big enough for. Or like we're doing last year, doing that 12 scale Camaro. It was not big enough for that.
Yeah, I want to get
Didn't
my
have
12 scale Camaro built, but I don't know if I got enough room in the spray booth or not.
So I ended up having to spray it outside, which and I had extra dust bunnies to get rid of because inevitably got one right in the top of the roof, well, on the rear deck. It didn't have a roof. Okay, while we're talking here, I got the gold base on my Firebird.
What color is that?
That's just Tamiya gold. It's just a base coming to put this blue over the top of it.
I need to get some Tamiya silver to use as
Yeah.
a base on some of this blue Gary sent me for the airbrush.
Yeah, I like the silver leaf. It's a nice color. There's their wheels, Dan.
Oh, nice. What'd you use on those?
The AK
Super
Super
Chrome?
Chrome.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that printer. It puts out really good quality. You got it dialed in. It's printing out really nice. Need to take some time to make some more build plates.
Oh yeah, I
Gonna
built
be the first elf.
built those the dragster in a bottle and the soda bottle kit. Yeah, and I also did a ship in the bottle one too.
Oh,
It was like a
when was that? Like back in the 40s?
it was in the 70s.
Yeah.
One was a 7. One was a 7-Up bottle, and the other one was a Pepsi bottle.
How the hell do you get the ship in the bottle?
How do you get it? Very
Hold it
careful.
under your butt and squeeze. Oh, did you say ship?
They basically build it through the neck, and then they have the foot mast and all that stuff pulled down. And once they pull it, get in there, and they can stand them up once it's inside the bottle.
That to me just seems like making the job difficult just to be difficult. Would probably tear my hair out.
Yep.
But for those kits, I'm trying to remember if the bottle split in half or the bottom was a separate part. I'd have to.
The
I don't
bottom
remember
is a separate part. I remember.
Oh, you just screw off the bottom?
Yeah, I think it glued on actually.
Yeah, glued in, but yeah.
I've never seen those dragster in a bottle, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who made them? Was it Pyro made them?
Them or Aurora or one of those that got sucked up into everybody else.
Oh, I had an Aurora slot car track back in the day. It's actually my dad's.
Who knows? Atlantis may have, for all I know, Atlantis may have those.
Yeah, they got some of them. There's some of the old Revell and Monogram stuff. Some of the old Renwall stuff, I think.
I'm still waiting for Revell to come out with that funky looking square body with the Cadillac front end. Dan showed that photo that night. That thing is so weird. It's cool.
Which one?
That funky looking square body with like the Cadillac front end looking shit.
Oh, you still thinking about that thing?
Yeah. I'm ready for it to come out. I want to
good.
build that funky looking ass thing.
Apparently, Scalemates is down because I keep getting a 502 bad gateway.
Yeah. I don't know what the deal. That site seems like it goes down every night.
Hey, Edward. Hope you're feeling better, man.
Oh, you dirty bastard.
I think I had one of them ship kits that was made by Lifelike Bob, which
Yeah,
wasn't
it might have been.
Lifelike bought all the pyro molds at one
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, that one that the bottle split in half. It was two pieces. It was like a pint, but looked like a pint Scotch bottle or something. Yeah, the bottle split
Yeah,
in
yeah.
half. Yeah, I built those. I built all the old monster models, the giant insect ones.
Yeah.
Just snip these off, get them out of my way. These are sure.
Almost did a bad thing there. Almost hit the end button.
Oh, do that. Oh, I just broke it, you dirty asshole. Yeah, I'm cutting it off anyway. Ow.
They were monogram.
Monogram made some too.
Yeah.
Well, they made the only ones.
That they're extra in the bottle. Yeah, that was monogram apparently.
What year was that?
So it looks like the one on eBay is 75. What it says on there. Go. Let me share it for you.
Odd how this frame fits so well on the short bed, but on the step side, it doesn't fit.
Kevin say maybe the bottle is the reason why he don't remember about these. Don't matter, Kevin. Use the brown bottle. You can't see the model inside it anyway.
Now you can build a car in a bottle in just minutes with pop art from Monogram. It's a snap tight kit. There's the Pepsi one. There's the 7-Up one. There you go. It has the for a full color catalog, send $1 to Monogram Kit. Department 195, Morton Grove, Illinois. It doesn't have anything on that. There you go.
Illinois, basic. Yeah, well, it's friendly. Was what I was wanted. So here. Might still end up ordering a 3D phone.
This is the first Alpha kit I've built that has a full engine. I would actually have to wire this thing up.
Oh,
Comes with the distributor and the spark plug boots.
Hey, Darren.
Hey, what's going on, man?
just hanging
Oh
out.
shit!
Hey, Darren.
Here we go.
Hey, Dan.
What's up, man?
I'm in Bob's room tonight.
So am I.
I see that.
You fucker.
What's
I
going on?
forgot
Zoom?
again. We were on.
Jimmy.
There's a few of us on Zoom, and we were watching old junk auctions.
Yeah.
And then I got the notice that Bob was like, "Oh crap!" I forgot it's Tuesday.
I did too. I generally don't know what day of the week it is.
I don't know why I keep thinking he's Wednesday because that was Ted's day. I think
I
what's
may end up
messing me up.
taking a long run.
What's messing me up is I used to Tuesday nights. I used to be busy, and now I'm not.
Big day.
I used
Got the
used to
truck
be
on
on
the top.
Thursday, but then I changed to Tuesday.
Tuesday's a good night. Thursdays, a lot of times people are busy.
Yeah, Thursdays are shot for me.
Yeah. Tuesday's a good night.
Oh, Dan can't be there. Switch back to Thursdays.
Yeah. When all else
Oh.
fails, go to Dan's. Yeah.
Who was it that used to do Tuesdays? It was
Was it Blue Streak, Mark?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I know he
Yeah,
did
the-
one during the week. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday.
the BMX. The guy used to do BMX or did BMX.
Oh,
That's what I used to do.
yeah, he's from Michigan.
Yeah, something. I can't remember his
So,
channel name. He ain't been around in a long time though.
He's been around a while.
You put me up, Bob?
Yes.
And well, of course, it's just top half the engine because I got to put the spark plug boots in, but it's not a bad.
I'm gonna take a guess. It's a Porsche.
Of course, it's a good looking engine though. I have to put. It's got this pretty cool intake that goes on top of the carbs, but I got to put some photo etch on it first.
Mm.
Was that a little Porsche engine? Flat?
Yeah, and then it's got I got to put
Tinker.
the pulleys on it. It's got photo etch belts too. This one's going to take a little while.
Nice.
Yeah.
Really nice kit though. I decided I'm not going to do the golf scheme on this one. I was looking at Singer pictures last night as I got too many other ideas, so kind of leaning towards a purple or a blue color.
Purplicious.
I've probably got about a dozen factory Porsche colors over there. I've got some purples, some reds, some blues.
Oh, that guy's name was Rob, Jimmy.
Rob, huh?
Rob, that was him.
I don't remember the name of his channel though.
Yeah, he ain't been around a long time.
Nah, it's been a while.
Yeah, I just remember he was all up into that BMX stuff, and I love that movie Rad. We talk about Rad a lot.
I was in it.
You were in Rad?
No, I'm just fucking around.
I was about to go check.
I was like,
Right.
huh? What part of the movie? Let me go upstairs.
No,
Darren was a little kid with glasses that got run over by the BMXs.
no, I actually would have been I would have been about 15, 16 when that came out. Actually, that's when I was racing.
God damn, how old are you?
I'm 55.
Jesus.
56 now, come think of it.
Same age as my dad, you know.
I was fucking elementary school when that movie came out.
Yeah, you're a little younger than me now. I used to race for Mongoose.
I wasn't alive yet, so
Well, it's almost over. The 5-0's coming up first week of next month.
Oh,
I thought you were in like your 30s, Dan, for some reason.
Not this year.
Once upon a wee time.
Yeah, it goes quick, man.
Yes, it does.
Just think, Jimmy. 30's around the corner. Mobile home with a mortgage, couple of babies, couple of baby mamas. It's all going to be yours soon.
The motorhome I could see, but not the babies or baby mamas.
yeah,
I
right.
don't want nothing to do with kids.
Well, nobody can see them. If they could see them, they wouldn't have them.
I don't want nothing to do with kids. I'm very cautious, put it that way.
And society thanks for that.
I don't even want nothing to do with marriage. Watching mom and dad all these years, I don't want a fucking thing to do with it.
Oh man, that's a big piece of photo etch.
Devil's metal.
Oh, there's no way in hell they've got a photo etch hose clamp. God, I hope there's only one. Holy crap.
Fuck.
Bum, 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 bum. How the fuck do I want to do this?
I got an email. Sweet. I want my bid on them Joe Dirt cars.
Joe Dirt cars, what were they?
The green light 64th scale Kid Rock's Firebird and Joe Dirt's Daytona.
Gotcha.
Those are two cars I've been wanting for a long time.
Cry, you little sissy.
You know what cracked me up about that movie? Because I grew up with folks like that. Kid Rock was not acting at all.
Mm-mm. That's who he is, man.
I was so funny. Kid Rock come out there like, oh, yeah, this is Kid Rock's just being himself here, right at home.
That's
He
it.
made for his part.
Yeah.
There you go.
Whoa.
Oh, get out of here! You serious?
I'll be right back, guys.
God, I love the. I was like, why do they have two different? They have two different part numbers for the brake discs that look identical. So front and rear, the pattern of the vented holes are
Oh,
reversed.
it's directional, huh?
That is crazy. You've never noticed that before.
Uh,
I gotta figure where to hang these. I bought more Hot Wheels too. I gotta figure where to hang them.
I would pay real money. You know, Alpha takes the time that the photo etch plates come with protected plastic on the top and the bottom. I would pay real money if they would just eliminate these little nibs. That is the best kind of photo etch that has nothing to sand off, you know?
yeah.
Especially when you get
Somebody
a
Make
really
some photo etch parts that was on like a rubber backing.
Detail Master does those. On that
That was pretty nice.
black rubberish
Yeah.
background. Yeah.
Yeah, you
that's
just
decent.
take a little bit of lacquer thinner and drop it on there, it releases right from it.
Well, I didn't know that. I always peeled them off.
Yeah, you could bend them like that though.
I heard they're we were talking about this yesterday. They're going out of business apparently, or the guys returned. Nobody wants to buy the business.
What business is it?
Detail Master.
No.
Kind of sucks because that leaves what Model Car Garage.
Shit.
Always down because I have.
Hey, Big Josh had a birthday today.
Who?
Josh, pork chop.
Oh yeah.
Oh, oh yeah.
I was looking at some snaps on eBay, Bob, and the Camaro's on there. I think it's a '69 Camaro one. 148. And I got a feeling it's going to go nuts.
That's getting, yeah, that's almost Matchbox size.
Yeah. Then they had the, I think it's Monogram Snap 63 Corvette, and I've been wanting that, the blue one. I think it had like the turbo wheels on it.
Oh, I just realized that's a small scale. Holy crap.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that looks, you're doing it in gold? Obviously. One of my friends from school, he's still got his gold Firebird like that.
I forgot I had 2 of these Ferraris.
3 of them. Damn, I got the original issue too. Fuck. Okay. That one. Yeah. There you go.
Well, you can definitely tell the difference these older hobby design kits compared to today.
Oh, yeah.
Not as clean.
Mm-hmm.
Little bit they're not bad, but you kind of get spoiled with the alphas because they're like there's no flash, there's no bad molding, there's no test fitting required. Literally it's prep and paint and go.
All right.
But some of the hobby designs, some of the older ones, I don't know how old this one is, but you can just tell like some things don't fit as well. They got to be a little more trimming, or the one of the things they've really gotten good about is where to put the. Although this kit's pretty good too, where to put the sprues. So the sprues are always hidden. Once you cut them off, you just sand off the nibs. It's pretty good here, but I have had a couple that needed a little more sanding than I'm used to. I know first world problems, but it's just an observation. You do get spoiled with the alphas, man. They're just about flawless. And some people don't find that challenge enough, but there's enough challenge in these kits between the photo etch and it's nice to be able to spend the extra time on the detailing because there's so many parts in these.
Yeah.
you know, the dash on this thing is like 20 parts plus decals plus photo etch. You know, so you don't have to worry about correcting flaws. You got to worry about getting all that crap together. I had that last little piece of photo etch on the 143rd Porsche today, and I didn't know where it went, so I didn't use it, so I never got a chance to fit it, you know, before I painted. And just the thickness of the paint and the clear, the damn thing is too tall. So I had to put it in a vise. I've never had to do this photo etch. I had to put it in a vise and shave about, I don't know, 15 to 20% of its height off without destroying it. Freaking microscopic piece. Now I got to figure out how I'm going to get it glued in there without destroying anything.
Yeah, I saw that Lamont Sanford passed the other day. I saw that on Facebook.
What was that?
Oh, the guy who played Lamont Sanford on Sanford and Son.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he passed away. I saw a little thing on Facebook. He's getting out of the truck, running up to Fred. He's like, "Sorry, Pops, I drove the Ford." Getting out of the pickup. He was funny. Funnier now.
Oh yeah.
That show was funny though.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah. Second Chance Redlines has the decals for their truck.
Yeah, you can make that truck. Yeah, we got the grill for it too.
I always thought that'd be a cool load up a bunch of, I mean, just as much, like, try to pile it up in the bed, as much crap as you can.
Ugh.
I don't know what I've got going on, but my that is not straight. All right.
Yeah, Chad, I saw Discovery Channel documentaries about that. The bull shark in the river, up the river.
Oh yeah.
We've had sharks in the Mississippi all the way up here in St. Louis before.
Really?
Really?
God,
Bull
That's
sharks?
freaky.
Yeah.
No kidding. That'd freak
Yeah,
me out.
the bull sharks can survive in the freshwater.
Yeah. Which I didn't
I
know
don't
that.
stay
That's
here all the time
surprising.
because it gets too cold. It gets too cold for them to be up here year round. But yeah, they can, and they have been caught up here before.
In the summertime or something.
Yeah.
That's quite a hike for one.
Yeah.
All right.
Of course, I'd be more worried about the giant catfish that live underneath the locks than I would be a shark in the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are some monsters, man.
I don't know where to put
Oh, just debating if I feel like airbrushing tonight.
So you don't.
I'll let you gonna keep it on, Bob.
Oh, well, I was gonna cut off at 9:30, but we're past that already. Probably another 10 minutes or so.
Okay. I'm gonna wait up.
You guys can go over Zoom if you want after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might do that. I just don't want to start and then have you want to close out. And I might not.
Yeah, I'm just at the point I can't build anymore tonight, and I'm getting hungry. So
You keep
That's
talking
usually
about it, you make me hungry, and I'm not supposed to be eating this late.
There you go. I ate a little late, so I had to walk a mile and a half on the treadmill, kind of get my metabolism.
Oh yeah, I know all about those idiots going noodling. I've been down there, those lakes where they're at.
Oh, I think I'd pass on that.
Noodling is where you put the bait all on your arm. You stick your arm in the.
No, you just stick your arm in a hole and feel around, see if there's catfish in there, and grab it and
Yeah,
drag it out.
that's new, isn't that noodling?
We call that fisting. You cover your hand and shit all in like some stinky shit that the catfish like. Stick your hand down there as soon as it comes up. Ball your hand up, pull it up real quick.
Yeah, use careful.
Yeah, Jimmy does a different kind of noodling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stick my dick in the water.
Can't wait to see this summer if one of the Mokies take Cliff out, go noodling. Because he lives in that area where all the big lakes are, where they do that.
Yeah. Oh my God, we need to get Cliff a GoPro to wear if he goes and does that.
Well, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a good night.
All right.
Yeah, I'm about to too.
Yeah.
It's almost 10. I gotta be up early for work tomorrow.
Okay. Bye, everybody in the chat. Bye,
Good night, Rick.
Aaron and Bob and me.
Oh, next week I won't be here because it's club meeting night, so we won't have a live next week.
Okay.
All right, Zoom is open.
All right, we'll see you. I'm gonna
Have a good one.
All right,
I don't
catch
see
you guys
you.
all later.
We'll see you somewhere.
Yeah, Bob.
Later.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for coming in. And we'll do it again in 2 weeks.